You're much better at remembering to turn that thing off than I am.
Yeah, Miller, get with it. Jeez.
Oh.
You're just letting everybody down. Come on, man. How are we going to boost profits in Q3 if we don't get our act together?
Oh, well, clearly you see here our business plan shows that the market is going to have a significant upturn. Stuff and things and
Yeah.
stuff. Business, business, business.
I should start doing my pepper bottom voice. There'll be box stores as far as the eye can see. Anyway, okay, we are live. Let me gonna let the Discord know. Think of some sort of clever tagline. Something purple dinosaur. I don't know.
I see Rick made reference to the Spyro pic I put up.
Nice.
That dragon is a Spyro! That dragon is a Spyro! Nah.
Bop, bop, bop. Okay. Well, it's too quiet for me anyway.
What? Oh, yeah. Sorry, I'm not paying much attention to the game right now. I'm trying to load up some stuff in Unity. I need to start figuring out how to, or at least getting better about actually working on side projects
Nice.
instead of just playing video games myself all the time.
Yeah, come on. Good lazy. No,
Yeah.
I tend. Go ahead.
Sorry, since it's probably the simplest project of the ones I could choose from at the moment, I'm probably gonna be working on Dogman stuff.
I'm
So I
usually.
found there's
Go on.
no, go ahead. Sorry.
I said I'm usually working on like commissions and stuff. Although today I'm kind of thrashed, so I'm just sort of chilling.
Mhm.
Yep. Trying to see who's gonna pop in.
Rescued Roscoe.
Be on the lookout for attack frogs. They are cold-blooded killers.
Attack frogs?
And this used to be such a nice swamp.
So how's everybody in chat tonight? Are you good? Are you winning?
Okay, I'm here.
It's JC.
Playing spooky horror games. My
yeah?
brother's getting me into.
Sorry, I missed your stream earlier. It's been a long day.
You'd probably be spooked, Jonas. But hey, no problem. Oh, geez, that's a pretty cool game I'm playing right there, though.
Yeah.
It's basically just fighting ghosts, but the ghosts will get more aggressive as time goes by. And when I mean fighting ghosts, I mean, did they write in your handy dandy ghost book? Did they leave fingerprints on the walls that only certain scanners, flashlights could see? Or yeah,
You go. No, go.
I'm trying to think what else. Will they just mess with you when you leave your team when you're separated from your teammates?
Never split up the team. That's like the #1 rule.
Yeah, but the problem is some ghosts in the game require you to split up, and that's the scary part.
That is.
But yeah, but some ghosts require you to be sticking together. But the objective of the game is really it's just to find out what kind of a ghost is as fast as possible. On a funny note, as I read the story about the game, it's pretty much has the same vibes as Five Nights at Freddy's, because everybody that's ghost hunting is being hired for cheap labor. They don't care if you guys are dead. They're just going to pay the other guys $10 extra for confirming that you died on a mission.
Is there no Ghost Hunters Union? Are there no standards in place? God.
No, but I was laughing at that. Okay.
So you can't actually charge the frogs.
The water he goes.
Trying to lure Stoker over here.
But what really sucked when I was the game I was just in right now, my camera picked up a ghost, and the other fellow, you need to pick up 3 clues on who the ghost is, and I had the 3rd clue, but unfortunately the ghost got me before I could reveal the clue to the other fellas. So they were going around guessing: is it a demon? Is it a revenant? Is it a shade? And I said it's a revenant, and I was like trying to give them clues.
Nice.
Yes. Oh, it's not a scary, the most scariest horror game ever, but what makes it really good is how creepy it is. The
Right.
ghosts. They have like over 20 ghosts, and you got to figure them out.
You're supposed to get past this room. You need to be charging and breathing fire at the same time. Those buttons are on the opposite side of...
But yeah, I had a spooktacular day. Let's see what Spyro's up to.
Spyro's up to trouble.
Spyro's going nada on those leaves? No. Did it pounce you? No. Oh, jeez. That dragon's a Spyro. Yeesh, the whole cheesiness. They got swords. No, butcher knives. Where's it at? Hammers. Oh, who's this?
Rescue
Damon.
Damon.
Thanks for releasing me. It seems like I've been trapped.
Can I
in
put on my
here since
wizard's
my
hat and my
storage.
potion?
No. Why? I remember.
It's a daring beard choice.
But I was like, I gotta go. I don't want to hear this conversation. He's getting used to the old dragons.
He's realizing that maybe not all of them have useful advice.
Why, when I was my age? And then he talk like Grandpa Simpson. Jeez, I wonder if that was actually one of their inspirations, Bart Simpson for Spyro. I hope not.
Maybe.
No. No, I doubt it. But it just sort of dawned on me with the way he avoids the elderly. I'm Spyro the Dragon. Who the hell are you? I'm your jolly old Saint Nick.
I feel like there's a lot of Disney in Spyro, like or inspiration from Disney with this guy. But
I'm trying to think of who Spyro's inspiration might have been based off as well. He's just so cartoony. Oh, Littlefoot. That's possible inspiration.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, that tracks. Yeah. Spyro's. I'm reading from a little like article. Spyro's original name was Pete. He was originally supposed to be green. He was going to be an adult, and
Wait, his name was gonna be Pete because he's sounding more like his name would have been Yuka.
Rescued Zeke.
Thank you for
Look
releasing
at the Zeke.
me.
He's
That's
got
all
shells
it
on
says.
him.
that's it. That's all. Like, good job.
A snail drag or a swamp drag with snails on it.
And apparently, Spyro's aerodynamics are so good because they were created by a NASA scientist.
Hmm.
So
That seems weird.
I don't know. I'm just reading from the thing.
I guess.
The
One of
internet
the
never
things I
lies.
know is that you can, in game design, you can make very good physical models for things, very highly scientific accurate, and they will suck to play. That to make a game feel good, you often have to bend physics a lot.
That makes sense. I could easily see that.
Because it turns out actual physics is very hard to make you go up. It's kind
Ah.
of biased against you.
Yeah. No, I believe it.
I can't that article you're talking about. Ha.
You don't see a lot of stuff going up in the world.
No.
Everything usually sticks to the ground. Gravity's funny like that.
Rescued Bubba.
Oh, Bubba.
Oh, yeah, he's a Bubba.
With those creatures?
Really?
Smash them, Spyro.
Look at him.
Them out.
He's a
I would have
Bubba.
thought somebody named Bubba would have had more of like a beer gut.
How about charge them and flame them? We
This
all
is
know
it's early Bubba. It's like young Elvis.
Oh, yes.
Ah. We gotta go get some stacks of peanut butter and banana sandwiches.
Oh God.
Forgot. I saw that interaction on the trailer. I forgot he does the little twink when Spyro's. Why don't we just burn him with flames instead? And it's like ding. They would give the little like ding noise for Bubba.
Nice.
Stuff on top of that.
That is so Looney Tunes inspired. I swear I love it.
Nice.
It's like Spyro found Bubba's favorite answer.
You're welcome, Boctor. We cut him.
Not Bubba tried to be sophisticated with that weed in his mouth. And he's like, smash him afterwards.
Hello, first-time viewers. First-time viewers and/or chatters. Welcome to the show. Hope you enjoy it.
Tom Kenny is purple
Ah.
drag.
Oh.
Hold on. There was a hole there.
See, the world is biased against him. It made him go down.
Spyro is Link when he burns that grass down with his fire. This game does have some pretty cool burning effects with his flames too on grass.
Mm-hmm.
Swamp level is full of grass. Do, 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 oh, boy.
But that's still not a nice even number. There's some stuff over there I haven't gotten to. I jump from here, maybe.
Looks doable. No! Spyro went Spyro bowling. Oh, another treasure. Wow. He's a jackpot.
Oh, I only now realized that the numbers for the gems are like 3D objects, and they're actually bouncing off the ground.
Yeah, I saw that. It was a very cute touch.
Oh, we're done. Where to next? God, it's such a good loading screen.
We've got to go to the one place not corrupted by capitalism.
Where's that?
Space!
Yeah, you got it.
I love that Rick really picked that up. God, what a good Tim Curry quote.
I was going to say it, but yeah. GC, you gotta join in the fun more. Space.
Yep.
You had a lot of good actors in that game too, besides Tim Curry.
Yeah, George Takei was in that game.
J.K. Simmons.
Oh yeah, he was. He was the Allied leader.
He was the president of the United States.
J.K. Simmons is the best voice. Make life rule the... I can't do it.
Yeah.
Rule the day it gave Cave Johnson lemons. Do you know who I am? Okay.
He continues to get roles that are kind of very disparate, but all of them are very memorable.
Yeah.
But nothing tops J.K. or J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to what's the new one called? No Way Home. Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember that one.
The new Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I still haven't watched the Long Way Home.
Oh, you mean Far From Home?
Far From Home, yeah. I haven't watched that
the
one
one
either.
where it's Mysterio or whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. No spoilers then. But they brought back J.K. Simmons for J. Jonah Jameson.
I'll be honest, I don't have no intention of seeing it.
Miller, how could you?
I'm not that interested in Marvel stuff.
feeling the
All right,
Marvel.
He said that before. I know.
I saw Endgame, and I'm like, cool, it's done.
It kind of feels like okay, this is probably going to stop, but of course they don't.
I want to see it go out like that in a happy note rather than just go on until they have like 4 sucky movies in a row and they're like, okay, we're gonna stop this now.
Yeah, at some point it's going to turn into Abbott and Costello Meet the Wolf Man. I mean, it just it'll happen, and
It should have got Marvel vs. Capcom. At this point, that's pretty much what I want.
that'd be an interesting movie.
Well,
Maybe.
I'm still not so much as a movie. I could tell the thing was, and this is what makes me salty. But I knew they were trying to make a push for Marvel vs. Capcom at one point. But yeah, low budget really hurt that series.
Oh yeah,
I
I played it a little bit.
There was one thing I wanted to mention. There's something I don't know if people know, but they actually even though Winter Soldier was DLC, the thing was when he came in as DLC, they put top dollar behind it to the point where he and Captain America had a level 3 tag team move, and people said that was amazing. And it just stopped from there. No more Marvel vs. Capcom.
Nice.
So they were going somewhere with it. They even had in the extra artwork Thanos with the Sasui no Hado, but it stopped.
Rescued Lyle.
Oh, look at him.
Ooh, he's got a coconut.
That's a while.
Stop at one supercharge.
Oh, yeah. Marvel vs. Capcom will never be the same, but the push for getting Marvel Capcom 2 back to revive at least might do something. But I think that ship has sailed. Dee-dee-dee-dee.
I know. I thought it was gonna give me enough enough room with just a jump.
Wee, wee.
Ooh.
I almost set you off there.
So I've never seen that hit animation before, where Spyro rolls into a ball when he gets hit by bananas.
Been happening several times this game. I don't know what to tell you.
Just missed it. Now I want to go back and double check, but oh well.
Yeah, a lot of people are trying to point out that Treetops is like that level. Right, this is the underwater level in other games.
Oh, that's right.
I'm not gonna run down this line. Let's see.
Yeah, Spyro's gotten splatted so much, I might have missed the parts where he rolls like a ball when he gets hit. Those were definitely engraved in my brains. Brain. No, I don't have multiple brains.
You don't have multiple brains?
No, I don't.
I don't think any of us do, GC.
It's just a slip of a tongue. I don't want anybody to get any bright ideas. Ah!
Well, that's, I mean, good. You had a spare brain somewhere, I'd be concerned.
Why do these look so much like lock chests?
Because they... Mine! Juice!
Doesn't get me there. I don't see it the other way up there.
I love the design of this area. It's very witty.
Rescued Isaac.
Spyro, if you jump at the end of a supercharge ramp, you can really go far.
I'm all over it.
Reminds me of young Spike from Dinosaurs.
Definitely have that kind of muppety face.
Mostly the face though, but and the neck figure, but yeah. No, he didn't have those horns.
Oh. Keep forgetting Spyro is not automatically facing the direction the camera is. Very weird for my 3D platformer sensibilities.
Hmm.
Missed. Jump off the other direction. Oh, come on, why'd he jump? There we go. Don't want to go towards the ending.
I don't want to play this. The more I look at it, the more it looks like fun.
It does. Right now, just watch it.
Yeah, this
Gives
again,
me
I don't think they're any-
ideas. Like, what would I do if I made a video game
It's a
Spyro
place I
Reignited?
just jumped from, so that's not going to get me anywhere.
I'd make an open world Spyro game like Breath of the Wild style, where you can just go wherever the hell you want, fly around.
Spyro becomes a wrestler.
Nice.
Have you ever played Inner Space?
Inner
Yeah.
space? No. No.
I have.
It is it's kind of like a walking simulator, except you're like a ship that's flying around in these hollow caverns where everything has sort of negative gravity to it, where instead of being pulled towards the center, it's all being pulled towards the edges of the caverns.
Okay. So like centrifugal force?
Kind of, yeah.
That's interesting. Maybe I'll put it on the list.
One of my coworkers worked on that game. He worked as a technical artist for it.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Let me take a look here.
Oh yeah, there's that area over there. How would I get over there? It looks too far to fly from right here. Not allowed to pass these barriers that it could easily slip through, though.
Right.
No, that's not. Over here. A platform down here that has nothing on it.
Hmm.
Oh no. Okay. Located over there. Let's see if we can hit it. Got it.
Nice.
That's the way to the exit where I do not want to go. Looks like that's the only direction I can go. Still can't get on top of that area. Unless I was charging the entire way.
I think Frederick or some other people in the chat said that you may have to do a triple supercharge in this area. Double check.
I hope it's not triple. It should only be a double. I was mapping it out in my head to see where I needed to go.
Yeah, Frederick says, for one of the platforms, you have to chain up 3 charges.
That does not sound like something that you would need to do.
Hmm.
The illustrator says, also, I would also make a Spyro dating sim. Now, is it Spyro dating somebody? Or is it the faceless protagonist, you, dating the hundreds of dragons? Because I would like the latter. I think a lot of people would too.
Why can't we just date Laura? I'm just saying. Yeah.
Or Laura, yes. You have one female option or 100 different choices between all these male options.
Nice.
Can we get over there? No. Cannot.
Level isn't bad, Baxter. It's creatively challenging.
Oh yeah, Baxter was bringing up earlier. You got your.
That is
Spyro
not
move.
something that I can do.
I mean, I'm hoping that the fans are Spyro experts, but yeah. Connor says, no, I love this level. It's genuinely satisfying when you figure it out. Look, it's a swamp level. Usually it's easy to get lost in. That's the best way I describe swamp levels, but they're fun to be in. Ever play Secret Evermore? Ever get lost? Yeah. Pitfall? That's another one.
God.
Get lost. Oh, Jurassic Park. We can't forget that one too.
I never played
Get
that, but
Jungle levels are notorious, in my opinion, for getting you lost.
Apparently I
So we
cannot
should
switch to
come-
flying, despite the fact that I could apparently do that in a different level. Maybe
Yeah,
I
I
was
wonder
pressing
where
the
it
wrong
came up with
button.
that
Let me try that again. I can't switch to flying. Okay. I wanted to go over here. It did not. Why is there a lip right here? Can't make the jump if there's a lip right there. Might as well eat another life, 'cause it's gonna happen anyway.
of all the different types of levels, probably my favorite are like underground temple kind of puzzly levels. You know, like the shrines in Breath of the Wild, where you're like moving around giant blocks and flipping crap around and rolling boulders. And probably my least favorite is always ice levels because I hate slipping around.
Might be able to make that at that point. Ooh. I'm jumping really high by that.
Nice.
I never considered swamp levels to be simple, sorry. But it's understandable.
I might keep pressing the wrong button. I know what button it is.
We.
This is not high enough. So that got me absolutely nothing.
Hmm.
Let's see. I did the other one. Somehow charged all the way through here. No, that's impossible.
Hmm. I'll be back in just 1 second.
It's really a thing these days. So Among Us Arena is really a thing. I gotta check this out.
Yeah, Bobinator, I don't know if this is Rick's favorite. I think this is just the first one that was in the game, so.
Oh, it's quickly become my favorite though.
It's a good one.
So much different. So much different from the PlayStation 1 era. It's so good. It's almost like, why weren't you born in the PlayStation 5 or 4 era? But you were. But that's the way things are. Or sorry, I meant to say, wasn't this born in the PlayStation 1 era? uh, Ooh. One. Oof.
How are you supposed to make that turn?
Yeah, I think that's a little too difficult to make a turn.
That really doesn't seem like that's supposed to be the solution to this.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, Stoker.
Here I am to watch the dragon.
Watch the dragon, here he comes.
Here he is again on the stream.
Playing treetops. I only played through the original Spyro one time. Excuse Dang, hang on. I wasn't doing this before I joined the call. By the way, is Jonas supposed to be muted?
Yes, he was.
He was stepped away for a second.
Okay, just making sure.
At home.
Anyway, as I was saying, I only played through the original Spyro once, but I have memories of this area being just a tad on the tricky side. Reigniting. Wow, son of a gun. So, how's everyone doing? What else have y'all been up to other than dragoning?
Oh, my brother convinced me to play this ghost hunting game. I got killed a couple of times, but hey, no,
Doesn't make
that's
any sense.
Is
That's
it
what-
Phasmophobia?
yes.
I've been meaning to try that myself, actually. It looks like the kind of thing that's up my alley.
Well, if you like Clue and ghosts, you like it.
I love Clue and Ghosts.
Just the ghosts will get sick and tired if you take too long to get your clues, though. So watch out.
You know, I can understand that. They got places to be, you know?
You know, that's funny too. I just said that because that actually is a really good analogy of the game. Find 3 clues. Guess who the ghost is? Game over.
Excuse me, dang.
I'm trying to do some dev work stuff,
Oh, fun.
working on dialogue systems.
I am currently watching the timer count down on an eBay auction so I can snipe it.
Nah. That's pretty old-fashioned.
I would ask you what it's for, but I have a feeling somebody might try to spite snipe you if you say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm I'm only gonna announce what it's for after I've won or lost.
Fair enough.
I am
Jeez,
not.
eBay feels so old.
That's old.
Feels like everybody's doing. I feel like everybody's doing Amazon these days.
Well, I'm actually in the process still of setting up an eBay store of my own because I have a bunch of stuff I got to get rid of. But bid sniping is a sin. Well, yes, and I'm a sinner. What of it? I'll say this much about what I'm bidding on. I'm bidding on an old video game that I used to have a copy of, but I loaned it to a friend of mine, quite foolishly, and he put it away in storage somewhere, and I have never seen it again, and as far as he's concerned, he thought that he had given it back to me and has no idea where it is either.
Oh, jeez. Stucker, do I have a story for you? Do you remember the game SOS?
I don't actually. What was it for, or what was it for?
To play Super Nintendo. It's a game about a sinking ship. It tips over. You have 1 hour to get off the ship, and rescue as many survivors as you can.
Oh, that does sound kind of familiar, actually. I may have heard of that.
It's pretty much of a side adventure for the SNES, which I found at the same time cool and scary because I was not a big fan of sinking ships back then. But and anyway, one of my family members wanted to loan the game, and sure, I loaned it to him. I haven't been playing the Super Nintendo because I moved on to the PlayStation at that time. But then a few years later, I realized when I was getting my games packed up, I don't got my SOS game. I called my cousin and said, "Hey, where's that SOS game that I loaned you?" I sold it. Yeah, my face was like rage.
Don't you hate it? All that.
Okay, the only possible reason there can be a ramp right here is because it is supposed to launch you over to that, but there's no supercharge on this ramp.
On the bright side, it was years, so it didn't really bother me anymore. But I realized, yeah, that SOS game was a good game now.
Yeah, the one I'm watching is also an extremely good game and a very nostalgic game for me. It was already kind of hard to find, and it was semi-new, and now it's definitely appreciated in value. I still kick myself for ever loaning it to him, but especially since I know how careless he is with stuff. But oh well, whatever.
Okay, I'm back. Oh, hello, Stoker.
Oh, well, back, Jonas. I'm here now.
I just want to take a stab at it, just to humor myself. But I'm betting the game is the Twisted Tales of Spike McFang for Super Nintendo. Just wanted to throw that out.
No, that is not the game.
Okay.
All I'll say is you've got the system correct.
Okay.
Oh, I still don't see what's supposed to be happening.
Oh, you're still trying to...
I was like, Stoker? Spike McFang? Please. Why would he go over something so, and then suddenly, yeah, it's Spike McFang.
Not this time.
Nope. That was a very cool game, though.
At least one point, you're gonna need to jump off in a direction other than the one the ramp ends at. That doesn't make any sense. I blame you, Jonas.
Okay, fine.
How could you be such a monster?
It just comes naturally. I'm glad you're here tonight because I seem to have no material at the moment.
Yeah.
Well, Jonas, you know what they say about people who have no material.
What?
They're immaterial.
Oh, that's
Hmm.
that. Just, I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It hurts.
Speaking of things that hurt, I just forwarded you something.
Jesus. Nice. Wow. Ah. The
Does it hurt so good?
internet, as far as English goes, to just be mangled to death.
Oh, I still don't get it.
Yeah, chat's pretty much trying to tell us that it's pretty much just figuring out how the ramps, what order you use the ramps. I'm like, okay, but we're
Okay,
having some-
but that doesn't help me because I don't know what order to use the ramps in.
Yeah. And not only that, the one that we think that we're supposed to use it has a really sharp turn with some stairs, and I'm like, I don't think we can go up those stairs with the supercharger.
I wish I remembered literally anything about this game when I played through it. I know that I did manage to 100% it, but I remember nothing. And this is not one of those games I grew up with, so... I played it specifically because my ex wanted me to play it, and I enjoyed the experience, don't get me wrong. But... Eventually, I'm going to play through this whole Reignited Trilogy myself, because I never even played the second and third one.
I was sort of thinking that too. I was thinking like maybe I should get
That's
this.
still too
and do
far.
it.
Whee! Oh, so bring it back.
I mean, the second one's where they introduce Alora and Hunter and,
Right.
you know, the furry bait characters.
Furry.
I mean, beyond all the dragon daddies and everything.
Yeah. I was thinking.
There's another
They
other.
weren't exactly dragon daddies in the original game.
Well, yes, but there's a character in one of the less good Spyro games. I'm trying to remember which one. It's outside of the original trilogy because the original trilogy is the best in the series. But there's a character called the Ice Princess or something like that, and she's in the snowy level. And she's an anthropomorphic vixen. And her entire side quest, what you're supposed to be helping her with, is that she needs you to restore the hot water in her castle so she can take a bath.
Tantru, you mean
Oh,
the ramp that I was looking at the entire time? Several times? Multiple times? There's no supercharge on this ramp. I don't know how to get onto that ramp with a supercharge. It seems like it would be an impossible jump to get onto this ramp with a supercharge. And none of these superchargers actually face this direction.
Yes, I
Where
am
exactly
talking
does
with
that
Rose
ramp
Tail.
go? Like, does it have any doors that go into the pillar you're standing on?
This ramp only faces this direction, so that you can jump and get to that island.
You're saying you would absolutely need a supercharge to make that distance?
You absolutely need a supercharge to make that distance. Frederick, stop repeating yourself.
Hmm.
I think it's time to ask Uncle G how to do it.
Uncle
Oh,
G.
Google.
He knows everything.
And he never lies.
Eh. His mind can be a bit foggy at times.
Anyway, so you have to help the vixen get hot water so she can take a bath. And then,
What?
like, this is Spyro, the Spyro the Dragon, A Hero's Tale. You must have missed some of this. She's a furry bait character. She's called the Ice Princess, and she's an anthropomorphic vixen, and the side quest you have to help her with is that she needs hot water so she can take a bath, so you have to restore hot water to her castle.
You know, when you say Ice Princess, I wasn't picturing what I'm. It's like she looks like Discount Maid Marian.
Yeah. And then when you restore the bath, because she's like just hanging in the bathroom waiting for you to do this, right? And when you restore the hot water, if you just like hang around and just like keep talking to her, she's just like, can you head on out so I can take my bath? And always, every single time in my head, I'm like, oh, don't mind me.
Yeah.
You curvy little teenager.
God.
Matter of fact, I think my ex drew like a pinup of that once too.
Of course.
Good time.
Wow, Jonas, where's this pinup?
No, it wasn't me. I didn't.
Oh, come now, Jonas isn't my ex.
Thank you.
Wink, wink, wink. Audible wink, wink, wink.
I didn't know you could wink audibly. It's impressive.
It's one of my many skills.
It's a very squishy sound.
Yeah. Here, hang on. Let me get closer to the microphone so you can hear better.
All right, Ben.
Watching
was-
this.
There's surprisingly little roll 34 of her.
Well, Jonas, you know what that means.
I don't like her outfit though.
Well,
You haven't
that's the
read that
point,
market.
Jonas. You eliminated.
All right. See how it is.
You gotta find your niche. You gotta find the unexploited market.
Gotta find your niche and fill it. Anyway,
Yeah, right. There isn't that much of her.
yeah.
Like 4 pictures on E621.
I feel like with a character like that, someone would have drawn her in the bathtub, but no.
Yeah, that's very weird. That seems like it would have been the obvious way to go. I mean, that's what I would have
Now,
done.
see, that
but,
would have been clever.
Less than 5 minutes. Come on!
That's 5 minutes to what?
I'm watching an auction
Oh.
that I'm attempting to win.
He's sitting on a hill with his 50 caliber rifle stocked with a couple hundred bills. He's ready to take that shot.
I already put in my bid, and now I'm waiting to see if someone tries to snipe me, like I just sniped them,
Nice.
because I'm merciless.
You are.
Does anybody not have a thing where every time you make a bid, it like adds 60 seconds or something?
It does not, in fact, have one of those. Oops, hang on a second. I will be right back.
I never bothered bidding anymore.
Ooh, you almost got that one.
Nice.
No,
I
it's
only
not
ever
nice
skip-
because I ran out of lives. Because this
Well,
game has
I mean-
extra lives for some reason.
Do-do-do-do.
It looks so sad.
Way Rick feels about Avatar movie, I feel about Legends of Spyro.
Yeah.
I don't know how Rick feels about the Avatar movie. I don't think I've ever heard this.
Are we
Sorry,
talking about the one with the
James
last
Cameron, Blue
Airbender?
Aliens.
Blue Smurfy Cats, got it.
Oh, I hate it.
I love how
mean,
casual that was.
well, I've never seen it, but everything I've seen of it, all the clips suggest I'd probably hate it too. It doesn't.
I've watched it a couple times. I think it's okay. I hate the stupid news articles we're getting. Like today, they were saying Avatar 5 is going to come out in 2028. And it's just like, what are you talking about?
You can't trust.
Why are you talking about this announcement date for Avatar 5 when there
Like,
still
no.
isn't a 2?
They'll be like, date confirmed for such and such, and then like you read the article, it's like Reddit user speculates. You know, it's like any
Or even if it's
article-
like James Cameron says, what is James Cameron? No, he doesn't know anything.
He's not a production guy, and he of all people should know that his projects are going to bloat way out of proportion.
Yeah.
But everyone will say yes because it's James Cameron.
Yeah, I know. That's the. Look, I give him credit for Terminator, Terminator 2, but after that, yeah.
I like the first two Terminator movies.
What?
I like
Not Titanic?
I like The Abyss. I didn't really like Titanic. Sorry. I know it's a big one for some people, but I didn't really like it. And no, I think he's kind of hit or miss. I think it depends a lot on the material. I love his style. I love the aliens. But
Game over, man.
I don't think having a director universally means it's gonna be good. It just means it's gonna be high budget. Because he's gonna
I
want to
watched
get like.
Titanic a lot when I was younger because we had it on DVD.
Aw, did you
I
shit it?
still remember. Oh, because I think that was like one of the first movies I watched when I was younger, where it was just like, oh, these are people that died. What?
Yeah, people do that.
So yeah, there was something there, like the scene where the quartet is just playing their last farewell, and you see all the little cutaways of people sort of like getting ready for the end.
Okay, less than a minute. Other people have tried to unseat me
you
unsuccessfully so far.
Avatar is Space Pocahontas? Yeah, it's the same idea.
Yeah. I mean, concept's fascinating. I don't know.
30 seconds.
Joker, if you keep talking about it out loud, you're just gonna like set yourself up for disappointment.
Yeah, dude, you're super jinxing it.
You know what? You know what? You know what? Shutting their facing.
Did you get it?
Victory.
Oh, well done. Well done,
Victory
sir.
Royale.
Now I can. Oh, someone did make a last minute bid. That went up by $10. Didn't matter.
That's why I only ever do buy it now, because when it's sniped, it's like it feels like such a cockblock, you know?
Listen, buy it now for this game is like $70 more than I just paid for it.
Okay. I mean, get that. If you got like the trigger finger and you can do it, and like you don't mind staying up till like 3 a.m. or whatever, then go for it. You've earned that prize.
Well, now I can announce what the game is.
What is it?
Lufia 2: Rise of the Sinistrals.
Oh, cool.
I loved
I'm
it.
sorry, what?
Lufia 2: Rise of the Sinistrals.
A good
Those
class.
are words. I think.
Oh no, I definitely know what Stoker's talking about. Yeah.
Luffy is like an old JRPG, right?
Yes. Lufia 2 is the well, no, not sequel, the
Prequel.
to the first game, which was called Lufia and the Fortress of Doom.
I think that was like
haven't played that.
SNES, right, or something like that.
Yes,
Yes.
it's SNES.
Yeah, I vaguely remember it.
And Lufia 2 outdoes it outshines Lufia 1 in every possible way. I played Lufia 2 first, and when I went back to play Lufia 1, I was actually very disappointed in it. But I'm also glad that I played Lufia 2 first, because the prologue of Lufia 1 is actually a spoiler for the ending of Lufia 2. Like, I guess it's not a big deal if you played the first game and it's like, oh yeah, this stuff happens, but like, having not played the first game and not knowing what was coming.
I still laugh though when I played the second one. Even I love it. I want to get it someday. But the thing I still laugh at with part 2, how did they get Bingo and not the future sequel? And I'm laughing at that. It's like they invented Bingo somehow in the for their parents.
Wait, what?
Well, for the how Lufia 2 is the prequel,
Uh-huh.
and the prequel has Bingo, and Lufia 1 does not have Bingo. I'm saying, why? Where's Bingo?
Oh, because of the casino.
Yes.
Okay, alright. I really was puzzled for a moment there.
But yeah, that was one of the funniest things I remember back then with Luffy that I loved, is that they left out, they basically, Luffy 2 was the prequel, but all this cool stuff in it is not in Luffy 1, which is supposed to be the future. And I'm like, where did it all go?
Yeah. I mean,
Damn, this song
yeah.
sucks.
Lufia 2 was way ahead of its time, though, in
This is
terms
stupid.
of, like...
It was.
Ugh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, right, Spyro.
Game over. Sad Spyro.
Wow. Look at this sad puppy.
He is sad. I don't like when he's sad.
That means they're getting to you, Stoker. Bye, Spyro. Make him happy.
Byro.
Spyro.
Only you can pay 99 cents to give Rick more lives.
Baxter says you almost
Another
got it, though.
199 in order to get a supercharge anywhere on the map.
Oh, that's right. Now that I've won the auction, I have to pay for it, don't I?
Nope. Nah,
Yeah,
you
so-
don't have to.
You have 3.5 seconds to pay for this.
Or the internet police will come for you. With Nerf bats.
Nerf bats?
Oh no!
See, God, my brain pictured like Nerf colored like Chiroptera, like Nerf colored bats. I was like, sure, why not?
You gotta get that Magic the Gathering branded Nerf Garrick's axe.
What are you even?
Implying.
What are you odd?
What is I?
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me.
Don't hurt me. No
Don't-
more.
No more. Boom,
Jesus.
boom, 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 boom.
I watched that Jim Carrey and Will Ferrell skit so much, it never left my mind. I just couldn't believe how Jim Carrey's, how should I say, the head swing was back then, and I was like, how does he do that?
It's his Canadian powers.
Back then, I didn't even know he was Canadian.
I didn't know he was Canadian. Like, I never knew that. Like, I didn't find out until like many years after he was on In Living Color.
Not gonna lie, neither did I. I
Yeah,
just
but
found it was just weird.
I also
In a
didn't
good
know.
way.
Yeah, I also didn't know Shatner was Canadian.
Actually, I didn't know that either.
Yep, he's Canadian.
Canadian.
Exactly.
Boom.
Every time it was a funny thing back then because like this is true, but when I used to watch television, I used to think that everybody was from somewhere else, like outside of Canada, and then everybody's like, no, some of these guys are Canadian, and there was even this one guy on a show about a virus from Cape Breton, which is where I was born at. You see here, what's the name of that show?
I think you turned a little early on that one, Rick.
Yes.
If I don't turn early, I'm just gonna smash into the wall.
Hmm.
I wonder if Stoker knows. Did you watch the movie The Virus, where basically an alien lightning bolt hits a ship and it's affected?
I never did see that one.
Okay, but yeah, it's a science fiction show, and it had Jamie Lee Curtis, William Bowden, and that. But there's
Jamie
one.
Lee Curtis is in it?
Yeah, but what surprised me, and this is something I found out really late in my life. The evil captain on that show, who the captain of the ship, was played by someone from Cape Breton, where I was born at. And I said, really?
Well, I'll be hornswoggled.
Yes, I was hornswoggled. So say.
Hornswoggled.
Yeah.
Did you do it?
Yay!
I looked away. I didn't
Alright.
see how he did it.
Nice.
Oh, okay. Rescuing Jed.
Jed.
Oh, this is a story about a man named Jed.
Yeah, he's kind of scary.
Yeah, well,
No, I don't make no.
Very
make-
witch doctor looking.
Oh, here.
I like that little shrug he just did.
Like, I don't know. You'll figure it out. I don't know why he sounds like that. Whatever.
I don't either.
Get back here, you egg thief.
Well done, Rick. Well
You're the
done.
gem thief.
Yeah, congratulations, Richard. Can't believe I had to repurchase Lufia too. Well, at least I got it again.
There were times where, back when I was in high school, when we sold our PlayStation 1 games, I said, am I going to get these back again someday? Maybe. I don't know. But I did eventually, funny enough, got Tomb Raider back. Tomb Raider 2.
Nice.
Very nice. Very, very nice. Very, very, very nice.
Tomb Raider 2 was also the game that got me making want to make a career out of video games at that time, too. So that's pretty much a very personal one. Same with Super Metroid. But yeah. Tomb Raider 2 was the one with all the climbing and adventuring, swashbuckling girl, Indiana Jones stuff. Who got with guns.
That's an accurate description of Olara.
Yeah, that's an accurate description of Lara, yep. And being chased by tigers. Can't forget that.
Who could ever forget that?
I never played those games.
I couldn't find the first Tomb Raider
Kick me
because I
all the
don't
way
think
over here. I passed several.
I couldn't find the first Tomb Raider, but when I did find it eventually, it was in one of those big PlayStation 1 cartridges back then, like the ones that look like movie cassettes. I'm like, okay, it's that old. But there's another strange thing I found strange with PlayStation 1 back then. Apparently they had movie cassette cases for their DVDs. I guess they thought that because they gave a DVD format back then, they honestly said, well, it's like a movie, so why not?
Why not?
Yeah. Why not?
Why not?
Ooh, 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 ooh. Hey, he got it.
Look at him go.
That one was significantly easier.
Yeah.
I bumped the wall several times, but it still let me keep going. So at least there were fewer pits that I had to traverse.
Nothing wrong with a little bump and grind.
I was gonna say, burn the houses down there, Rick, but you can't. Sad.
500 with 500.
There you go, 100% complete.
Nice.
Return home. Fly, young Spyro, your head is cured.
Your head is cured.
The nice thing about the flight levels is that they don't take away lives from you if you lose them.
Mm-hmm.
That's a plus. Alright, where to now?
Well, we can't dynamite the portal to that level. How will the dragons continue to harvest tributes from them? What, do you think these gems are just lying around? No, they're being forcibly extracted as a form of protection.
Cool.
It's a racket, I tell you.
The dragon world's built on lies.
It's true.
They're all so smiley and happy and lackadaisical. But the moment you don't give them their gems, oh, your knees better be watching out.
They just keep smiling like, no, I'll crush you. they're just endlessly jovial.
Sounds fair.
I could burn you alive. That's kind of the voice I imagine them all having, kind of like this, like sort of whoopsie doozy.
That's
Oh.
magical, Jonas.
Isn't it though? Whoa. Life comes at you fast.
Yeah. Well, say hello
Math
to the
comes
welcome
at your
party.
life.
Yeah, Arcus, I can't hear them, but they all look sort of mascotish, so I'm thinking they gotta sound like this.
Maybe that's not too far off for some of them.
Barney said it like Barney start threatening someone, and my first thought was like, oh yeah, Barney, from Half-Life. Going around telling the doctors, hey, Doc, if you mess this experiment up again and get more aliens teleported over, I'll knock your kneecaps out.
Banana.
So I think we've talked before about if we've played Spyro games or not. Were there any other 3D platformers that you remember well?
Me?
Anybody?
Gecko.
Well, I mean, I was very into the Sly Cooper games.
Yeah. Crash too. Sly Cooper, Crash. Sort of like Ratchet and Clank.
Oh yeah, Ratchet and Clank. How could I possibly have forgotten that?
Yeah.
With like everyone's new favorite waifu and everything.
Yeah.
Ratchet and Clank series back then was definitely not bad. It still was pretty good. Oh, you missed a dragon down there.
That's the way forward, so I need to find out secrets.
Sure. Okay.
The one I remember was Croc,
Oh yeah, Croc.
PS1 game. Not as popular, but it was the one that I had access to.
Oh, you know what? Now that you brought that up, do you guys remember Death Trap Dungeon?
No.
I've heard of it.
It's actually made by the same company that made Tomb Raider, but back then I didn't realize it. But this game had a very Diablo-like story.
Yes, I do have to go forward.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Rescued Siddiqui.
Ooh, let's take a look at him.
Metalhead is all charged up to meet you. Attacking the power pole should disrupt his power supply.
Oh hey, actual advice.
And no relation to Rafiki, I hope not.
They gotta lock
Yep.
the door behind me. Okay. Attacking the power pole.
Probably stay away from them when they're red.
Ow.
Okay, there you go. You phased him.
Big gym up there. Okay.
Ah, what a good way to hint that there's a way up there.
But yeah, I read. I was
Okay.
Death Trap Dungeon. I
Might
didn't
as
know.
well fight him.
I didn't know it was actually based off a book. But basically, Death Trap Dungeon is pretty straightforward. There's this dungeon around the world where they say that whatever's at the bottom of it will make you infinitely rich. So yeah, of course, every person in the Death Trap Dungeon universe wants to get their hands on it, but no one lived to tell the tale. Everybody died a horrible death going down the Death Trap Dungeon. But you played one of these two main characters, Red Lotus, the female pirate, or Pit
Oh, he's
Fighter,
dead.
Chain Dog. Oh,
Heard that it only took 2 rounds instead of 3.
You know, GC, I really expected you to be like, the story is super simple. There's this dungeon full of death traps.
Yeah.
And I thought that was going to be the whole explanation.
Then you can
Yeah.
make a story out of that. I mean,
so Stoker, there's this game where you go into a dungeon. It's full of death traps.
What's it called?
Death Trap Dungeon.
My god.
it's like a grindhouse title.
On a
Grindhouse title.
Yeah.
But but I'm not gonna lie. Like there literally was a book named after this. Pretty straightforward stuff. But the thing, what they had to go into details with the book and the game was how deep the dungeon really was. And at the very end, of course, you just play a dragon who's been hoarding all the gold all around the world.
What a jerk.
Yeah. Not sure how they. I can't remember how they came up with the dungeon in the first place, but consider it has nothing but death traps and goblins and orcs and rats and all sorts of Dungeons and Dragons kind of stuff going on in it. It was pretty much heavily based off the Dungeons and Dragons. The more I read about it back then.
Hmm.
But just they wanted to make one really cool dungeon. But yeah, it's a dungeon with a bunch of death traps.
Nice.
I love these textures. I love the lighting is just gorgeous. Ugh. Everything in this game is just so well done.
I thought you were about to, for some reason, I thought you were about to be like, everything in this game is disgusting.
Everything in this game is so well done. It disgusts me. How dare they?
How dare they?
I'm trying to figure out how much of it is like baked in and how much of it is actually being rendered on the fly.
Yes, I know there's stuff up there. How do I get up there?
Okay, so what? Oh, how can I forget my other favorite 3D platformer, Mega Man Legends, and Mega Man Legends 2.
Oh, that's
Does
right.
that count as a
there was
platformer?
Yeah, you know what? I would say yes.
What did it get? Well, it got released on PlayStation and 64, and I don't know. I mean,
Let me double check. I'm sure it was a platformer. Part of the problem, also, I gotta be honest, I keep forgetting what platformers are. And yes,
Platformers emphasize jumping mechanics.
okay. I misunderstood.
I would say no.
Oh.
There is a lot of jumping, but it's a 3D shooter. 3D world adventure, yes.
Yeah, it would probably just be called an adventure game then.
3D platformers.
Yeah, platformers specifically emphasize movement. How do you literally get your character from, or whatever you are controlling from one location to another.
Like Mario kind of stuff, or Metroid, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Not Metroid.
Yeah, well,
I would
the
say
original
Metroid
Metroid.
is not a platformer.
The original Metroid is a
Yeah.
platformer in
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
2D style, but Prime is not.
Right. Yeah.
Oh.
I always think of like NES stuff as like the that's my go-to. But yeah.
I guess when I think of
perches are
platformers,
high
I
enough to
also
jump from.
think of more linear level design than the Metroid series is known for.
But the thing about 3D games, 3D game platforms, I keep thinking Crash Bandicoot and Medieval and Gecko, those kind of games.
Oh, do you mean Gex?
Or Gex, yeah.
Oh god, Gex.
Never played Gex. Saw it though.
Oh, all of the references in that game are so dated.
Oh,
Yes.
is it
No way.
Is he like? Is he a super '90s dude?
Oh my
Or no,
god,
he's
he has
not-
super
no.
90s dude, and he keeps talking about like actors that were big at that time, and nobody knows who he's talking about now.
Oh, I probably would.
Yeah, Gex was very much like a pop culture reference type of game.
Hang on, I'm
Because
looking
his whole shtick, part of his backstory, because he has one, is that he's a TV addict who gets sucked into the TV.
I'm looking at the quotes from the game.
I think, according to TV tropes, that's pretty much what people mostly know Gex for, is the quotes.
So let's see.
I mean,
reference-
what else is there?
It's Full House, Austin Powers, Planet of the Apes, Some of these I don't get myself.
Well, why don't you
Even-
share some of them with us?
TV Tropes even says it. Gex is one of those most referenced overdose works of the 90s.
Yeah, that's for 12 years of Full House. Gecko Chop, baby, yeah. These are.
Mm-hmm.
Move like a butterfly, sting like a gecko. What's that from?
It
Ro-
float like
Rocky?
a butterfly, sting like a bee. You know,
Was that,
Muhammad
was that Rocky?
Ali.
Oh, Muhammad Ali, right? Okay. File this under. Ouch. You mean I'm not 99.9% clean? That's from it's a soap commercial.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, Gex.
Spock, load the tongue. I guess that's Star Trek. Yeah, I know these are from stuff, but I have like pop culture crap, but I don't understand. Damage on Doctrine on the Pincushion. That's definitely Star Trek. Mr. Wizard.
There was like this one N64 Gex game that, because it was an N64 game, didn't have as much memory for the quotes and references as the CD-based games did. So he had fewer references, so they were just repeated way more often.
There's a couple.
Apparently, the most infamous one that he would say over and over and over again was like, "Has anyone seen Fox Mulder's sister? Has anyone seen Fox Mulder's sister? Has anyone seen Fox Mulder's sister?"
That's embarrassing.
Like 70,000 times.
There's a couple here that are listed as being Europe exclusive, like they weren't part of the American localization. One of them was Odyssey, the world as Keith Richards does, and another one was I feel like I'm in Boy George's pants.
What?
I mean, I don't know.
It's just so
awful.
bizarre.
Awful.
It's like Deadpool, like just cringy. This is like a little at Mel Blanc's house.
What?
Yeah, that's what it is. Brought to you by Upchuck Jones. Has anyone seen Carol Ann in here? That's Poltergeist. Jimmy Hoffa, White Curtis, who phone Jimmy Hoffa. Wow. Yeah, this. Oh my God, this is really cringy. What are you, Larry King's barber? Haha. West Side Story auditions are down the hall. Oh my God. Which one of you played Coco in Fame? I get.
Oh,
some
what
of
about
these.
what about Conquer? Did anyone play Conquer? That
Conquer
came up in the
Bradford?
chat. Yeah, that's the one.
God.
Not played through it, but I've watched a playthrough of it.
I never played it either.
I
At the
don't have
time, I was kind of like a little bit more
Puritan?
uptight and prudish, if you can imagine that.
Its references are a lot better, I think, because they're a little bit more timeless. Like it's like Saving Private Ryan and The Matrix and stuff like that. Like it's still of the time, but it's like, no, those are like really popular things and people remember them even to today.
Right.
I don't think anyone remembers The Matrix.
Certainly not Keanu Reeves. He never remembered that he's like, oh, I could just do one of these for $50 million.
They've got Neil Patrick Harris as his psychologist in the new movie.
I noticed that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Just watch says he cannot imagine an uptight and prudish Stoker. Well, don't imagine any longer, for he is he is here.
I got to know Stoker right at the end of that.
Yeah, you got to know me as I was transitioning more into the filthy animal I am now.
I feel like it's
See, I thought you were saying it was because of you, Jonas, that he's like this now.
no. When Stoker and I first met, I was almost as prudish, like not exactly, but similarly. You know.
Similarly.
Well, you know, he had, you know, he had the Bible upbringing. I had the Torah upbringing, and you know, There's certain parallels.
And we corrupted each other, is what you're
We
saying.
did. I think we just simultaneously, like, yeah, we had like a feedback effect on each other.
You corrupted the Bible?
What?
You corrupted the Bible? Oh no.
That's not what I said exactly.
I know. I'm just messing with you.
God.
I literally twisted your words around. I like that.
And then Jesus and his 12 apostles had a raucous orgy.
Oh my
Wow. Wow, you just straight up went there. All right, cool.
Okay. Me and Miller
god.
twisted
Just like
corrupted
Corpus
the Bible.
Christi all over
Have a
again.
good night, everybody.
Isn't that a place in Texas?
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's also a play.
Oh, okay.
There's still the one I think of. What I cannot remember what it was called, but it's the one where it's like Mary Magdalene, Jesus and Jonas are like lambs.
Jonas?
What? How?
Judas, not Jonas. Judas.
It so sounded like you said Jonas. And also, literally, the name of that thing you're thinking of is Jesus and Judas. That is actually the title
Oh,
of the piece.
no. Oh, I don't know if we want to talk about that.
Jonas
Yeah,
is
man,
like,
Yeah, I mean,
Hey.
fair warning. It's extremely not safe for work, but that's the one that immediately comes to mind when you say corrupt the Bible.
Oh, my God.
'Cause that's about as bad as it gets.
no, that's not as bad as it gets.
That's as bad as it gets, and you can still show, without, I don't know, extreme
How did we
warnings
get
on it?
here?
I don't know.
How did we get here?
You
I
know,
don't know.
I once found this great tutorial on how to draw like dynamic poses, and it was really useful to me. And I was like, "Wow, this is so great." I wonder who did it, and it's the dude who did Judas and Jesus. And I was like,
Sounds
"Oh."
about right.
You were like, oh no, if I use this reference, am I going to hell?
All of the stuff I'm learning now for like posing and cleanup and compositing in animation and stuff that I'm like looking, all of that is stuff that's going into Hell of a Boss. So
Yeah.
I love talking about their process.
Yeah. No, the skill is undeniable, and with what they got going on there.
The thing that gets me the most about it is how this entire project is basically being done with all independent animators, all people through like YouTube and stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And they got people like Norman Reedus in there as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. They did get Norman Reedus. I forgot.
Yeah, it is. And what's his face? James Monroe Iglehart from the Aladdin Broadway show.
That wasn't even the first. That's not even the only Broadway person they have on there. They've got the Broadway Beetlejuice in here.
Yeah,
Right.
they do. But if I remember correctly, I read about it. It's because they're part of a club. I'm trying to remember what the club is, but basically they help
Hellfire Club?
No, maybe.
Yeah, don't clip that boxer.
No, but it's basically like a club that helps like newcoming projects, like newcoming artwork shows, like Hell of a Boss out on their first try. But somehow Norman Reedus, though, they managed to keep him. Looks like they're going to keep him for a while, though. And I'm saying, how is that going to work out?
It's a good question. Every time I hear his name, I think about the people who referred to Death Stranding as Norman Reedus and the Funky Fetus.
Yeah, I can't not hear it.
I cannot hear that either.
Nice.
When I think of Norman Reedus, I think not only The Walking Dead, because that's when I really started to remember him, but Blade 2.
Wait, was he in Blade 2?
Yes, he's the. He gets blown up.
Oh.
No. They blew up Norman Reedus!
Yeah,
Bastards! Those maniacs! They blew him up!
Was that was that the vampire that like decompresses or whatever? He just bloats them, like explodes. Oh, okay.
No.
I've never seen the whole movie, but like I was watching this YouTube video on like explosive decompression as portrayed accurately versus inaccurately. And they had a scene from one of the Blade movies where a vampire just straight up like bursts.
No, don't worry. That's not what happens to Norman Reedus.
Okay, no, that's a relief.
Hmm.
I was worried.
That's very. I was concerned too. He is, after all, national treasure.
Yeah. It's it's fair. It's you gotta check it out though, Blade 2. But the thing is though, like it's still funny what happened to him in that movie and how famous he is right now, because everybody was like back then, hey, who's this random guy, Norman Reedus? I mean, he's not as popular as Blade. Why is he even his sidekick and all that? Then he just flat out blows up. Oh man.
It happens.
Yeah. Back then, we wouldn't even bite an eye or bat an eyelash at Norman Reedus.
And I'll show you the Dreamweaver's world.
Scud, that was his character's name. That's right. Oh, geez, yeah, he was very young looking in that too.
Yeah, he is unrecognizable in that movie. I'm looking at just like a picture. He looks like angry Ashton Kutcher. We're podcasting again.
I mean, listen, it happens every now and then.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Sometimes you just got a podcast, okay?
Look at Spyro and his balloon.
Oh, he's so cute. Such a cute little dragon with this little scamper.
He is. How old is he supposed to be? Is he supposed to be a kid? Like,
I mean, Spyro's like
is he ageless?
he's Smorp-teen.
Is he 1,000 years old?
He's Smorp-teen.
He's Smorp-teen.
I would assume he's like 13, 14.
Okay,
That's why I said Smorp-teen.
Smorp-teen.
Mind-wise, yes. Actual like real
He's
time.
young, but he's not necessarily a child.
Okay.
I stick with my answer of Smorp-teen.
Okay, so Stoker, you can continue to exist over in your separate universe where he's 14 years old.
Thank you.
That's one of those numbers where you have to have wings to count to it.
Yeah, they don't have a 10-based number system. They have a SNP-based number system.
Yeah, they don't have. Just did a quick search online. Yeah, they never specified Spyro's age. Just he's a whelp and they're adults.
Did you say
That's
he's a
all.
whelp?
Yeah, like and wait a second here.
Yeah, they all looked at him and said, "Well."
Well, I mean, I hear that term. I think like that's like a term like, you know, ungrateful whelp. Like he did something wrong. Like Spyro's being a bad. Well, I don't want to say a bad dragon, but
Please don't.
okay, all right.
That would be the second time today that company has been brought up
Just pretend I didn't.
for me.
Mazzy.
The first time is that apparently there was a Trump interview at some place, and somebody had posted a Bad Dragon sticker behind him.
Sounds all right
Oh
to me.
no, that's special.
I have the power. And he disappears. Huh. He doesn't fly away like the other dragons. He's magical.
I'm not like the other dragons. Magical. I'm a magical pinata.
You know, there's one character that was a sentient pinata. Somebody had no see of that. It bothered me.
So according to the official Spyro Wiki, they just call him a young dragon, not a whelp or anything like that, or Drake or anything like that. They just call him a young dragon. Okay.
Do I gotta tap the sign again?
Mm.
Do I gotta tap the sign? He's a Smorp-teen.
God.
Smurf team. Okay. You Smurf team, people.
Yeah, and don't just forget it.
It's Dwarfs exist. Oh, I'll never forget how I said that, too. Dee 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 dee. Oh! That head and bomb collided and kablamo.
Kablamo. Kablow-wow.
Oh, you bad too. Anyway,
Wasn't there an ice stage in Spyro 1? I can't remember.
I also cannot remember.
there's an ice stage in every game. It's mandatory. There's like an ice stage and a desert stage, and
Spyro's powered up.
there's a castle somewhere, and there's fire and wizards and
Bask in Spyro's purplish glory, people. Thank you, Fairy.
On, turn the camera, please.
Spyro's mad with power now.
Big mood.
I can't help sometimes when I see that supercharged one. I can't help but think of him as one of those punk skateboarders that with the like a Tony Hawk. And Spyro actually got. I think Spyro was in Tony Hawk as a special guest one time.
What, really?
I think so. I don't 100%
Not
know.
the strangest
Not
crossover I've
Spyro.
ever heard of.
I know Master Chief was in one of the Tony Hawk games.
I'm looking at the Spyro and popular culture wiki page. There's some references in Ratchet and Clank, apparently.
No, that's not surprising.
Right.
In fact, I'd be more surprised if there weren't.
Okay. Oh,
Actually, there's a bunch of references in Ratchet and Clank, apparently. In Resistance 2, I've never heard of this game, but in Resistance 2, there's a reference. Crash Twin Sandy Spyro makes a cameo.
You make a cameo.
Okay,
That's
actually.
new.
Okay, so what they actually did, they recreated Spyro skate parks. They don't have actual Spyro, it's sad.
Ah, okay.
Do, 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 do.
Do, 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 do.
Oh, wait. It's
Oh no.
Kosoko.
because
Hey, Spyro. All dragons know there's
Geez,
magic
Gex
in
actually had the
fairies'
Iron Man
kiss.
quote
See
in
what it
there.
can do to
Ugh.
your power of flame.
Guess he's like the tallow dragon? The candle dragon?
Also, I'm not sure if anybody's seen it, but yeah, I just saw a few minutes ago when Rick goes idle, Spyro licks his hand and rubs his face with it like a cat.
Oh, that's precious. Golly gee willikers, they're just killing me with this cuteness.
Yeah, it's pretty cute. Did that sound creepy when I said it? I didn't mean it was creepy.
You're like, oh, so cute.
I didn't.
Oh,
I'm thinking about the way I said it. I was like, okay, yeah, that probably sounds creepy.
Look at Spyro's eyes. He's looking at the looking around like, is somebody watching me right now?
Yeah, now he's doing the cat
Always
thing.
feels like
Oh, there it is.
somebody's watching me.
Oh. I didn't see him stretch.
God, he's adorable.
He gives a little stretchies.
Johnny says, "They're cute. You're so adorable." That's you. That's what you sound like.
Just what I sound like, yeah.
Eee.
Absolutely perfect impression.
My name is Jonas.
I just realized something
Yeah,
funny,
that's
but
funny.
they can't make Cat Spyro because then they'd be just looking at Mario and Spyro like, are you guys trying to copy Mario Cat or Cat Mario now?
They don't need a cat Spyro.
He already is. Cat
Slenders is
Spyro.
for, so they have a million different designs that they can sell toys of.
Yeah. Right, sorry, right back.
So, is there any part in any of these games where Sparks gets like kidnapped or something?
I don't think in these games. Sparks is more of a character in some of the other games outside the original trilogy, like The Legend of Spyro. But it's debatable whether or not that's an improvement.
Yeah. In the early games, it's very clear that Sparks was just sort of a gameplay shorthand.
Right.
That it was just like, well, we can't just like have them floating towards you. We need to have something more interesting happen.
Right.
What if they were brought to you by a fairy? But wait, fairies are like human-sized. What if it was not a fairy?
You're blowing my mind.
Sorry about that. I heard someone outside.
That's okay, GC. I'll accept it this time.
I won't.
All right, guys, I'll catch you next year.
I should do Halloween icons.
That ram
for
attack
us.
was so good. Let's do it again.
What were you muttering about over there, Jonas?
Oh, I was just thinking I should do like Halloween icons for us if we do Halloween night.
You totes should get on that.
All right.
We gotta wind our way into it another several times.
Spyro just bashing on the doors with his head.
Yeah.
That's a dramatic entrance, hey, Spyro?
Spyro has a frightening amount of strength.
That's what it's like when you're
Lutalo.
14.
Ooh.
He has a magic lamp.
Here comes
He's fancy.
Patience, little one. You'll soon have the
look like you're
opportunity
far.
to battle the one
Yeah.
who matters most.
You're definitely not off there.
Nork.
He's not a Gnoblin. He's a Gnork.
Great.
Did you commit it? And Spyro's like, no.
Ooh.
Nice.
That was awesome. Weird if here, you're like, what's that racket going? That's just a purple dragon. Just headbutting everything. Ah, okay. Carry on.
If someone said, "Oh, don't mind it, it's the purple dragon," I would immediately think they're trying to make some kind of drug, like euphemism. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, man. Purple dragon.
Some of the purple dragon last night, man.
Look, anything that involves purple and pink is gonna raise a couple of eyebrows.
Purple dragon lets you fly. And the dragonfly keeps changing colors.
Yeah, bro, I got this sick new vape. It's got this stuff in it called the Purple Dragon. Oh, it'll send you to the sky.
Oh boy.
And then the fella says, "Is this having any relation to Spyro? Because if so, I'm in." Giddy up, Spyro. Giddy up.
Looks like they really want you to go along with this one charge up.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I don't know how I'm supposed to make that turn.
Oh, that's so annoying.
I wonder, I saw you sped up after a bit. Is there a way you can keep that from speeding up? Can you, like, stay in the charge at the absolute minimum speed that's still charging?
I do not. No, I don't think so.
Like Super Metroid style. I don't think you can. But if I heard you say correctly earlier, you can bump into walls, it'll still keep the charge?
And you can't bump directly into walls. You can sideswipe walls and it's fine.
Yeah. Like that.
Okay. Swiper, no swiping.
Yeah, he was voiced by what's his name, Del Toro in the live action movie.
Yes, he was.
Not Guillermo, Benicio del Toro. I was saying Guillermo del Toro.
That's right, there was a Dora the Explorer live action movie.
Yeah,
There
and,
was.
About that.
and I haven't seen it, but I've seen the clip of him as Swiper, and it's really strange.
I actually went to see it.
Was it cute? It looked pretty cute.
It was entertaining. It was very strange.
Alright.
But very entertaining. Especially because, like,
How many times did they completely stop all the dialogue to ask the audience a question and you just hear 1,000 kids go, "There, there!"
they only did that like once or twice, and they lampshaded it, and like the other characters, like, what are you doing? Who are you listening for? But like, it was so strange because the bad guys they're dealing with are like real live action bad guys, and just inexplicably Swiper is working for them, and they're just like telling him to do stuff, and he does all his Swiper cartoon antics.
Door? That'd be easier if it was a fairy that I could exploit instead of having to charge all the way there.
Maybe.
And everyone's still always like, Swiper, and he's like, "Oh man." It's so absurd.
Keep going down this way, see if there's something.
Oh, there's
Some
a
of
fairy
them
in the corner over there.
Some of the news I read online is that the Japanese dub, I didn't even know Dora had a Japanese dub, but the voice actor for Sonic the Hedgehog plays Swiper. And there was one episode where Swiper was literally dressed up as a chili dog. The actor pointed out on Twitter,
That's wrong direction.
don't overthink this.
I think that was the turn.
Too late. I'm overthinking it.
Yeah. But it was funny.
Rick, you can do it.
Rick can do it.
Or can he?
And
No, you can totally do it. You got
break
this.
the door again.
I believe!
You gotta believe it.
Very weird that the door state is not saved.
If you have belief with no plan, then you are nothing but a fool.
Yes, Fluff. That's the Rick Griffin.
Why do people keep saying that? He is the Rick Griffin.
Because people are surprised to
They're like,
run across him in the wild.
yeah. Well, Griffin appeared.
They're like, I read that one comic he made, like, 7 years ago.
Oh,
I didn't know he still existed.
I thought it was like 15 years old now. I think.
Well,
I believe it's
no,
13.
it's 13, yeah.
Okay, all right. That's right.
When the planet Earth was first forged in the crucible of the Big Bang, House Pets was already 7 years old.
Yeah.
The universe was just a writhing mass of infinite possibilities. It was when Rick Griffin first put pen to paper that the universe decided to settle on something.
And it was cats and dogs. There you go. Spoilers.
mass hysteria, etc., etc.
Everyone agreed this was a terrible decision.
Oh, God.
This direction.
No, that over, Spyro.
It's easy for you to say.
It is.
There we go.
Velociraptor, if only it worked that way. That would make things a lot easier for us. I just stare at the Cintiq
Oh
point
wait,
of
then
and
I
go,
can't get back. This is not very good game design. I just
Uh-oh.
have to jump back this way.
But then you won't. Oh no, you can't get back.
Why is
that
this
way.
one open?
Maybe you have to hit another checkpoint after you've blown open the doors in the like dungeon area.
Checkpoint, there. Okay, now to kill everything remaining in this level.
yay, death!
That's why I like to see cute little pig.
The destruction are the tools of my trade. Watch me as I hone my craft.
Well done.
Sadly, in the Spyro universe, everything he kills comes back to life. They just decide, we're gonna leave him alone.
That is sad. I prefer that everything stay dead forever.
I feel bad for any enemy that respawns endlessly because that's gotta be like a bit worse than death.
I don't know. It depends.
What about the main character that respawns infinitely?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a point there.
You ever think about him? No. All you think about is yourself.
Pointing up.
I immediately think of like 12 Minutes, which was the game I was talking about a while ago. Where that is absolutely the character is terrified the first couple times that happens.
Oh.
And then he's just like, man, I died again. Heck.
It would depend on like how long the loop is, I think. Like there's some situations where it would just be like horrific. Other ones, if it was long enough, I'd be like, you know what? I'm just gonna enjoy life. I'm gonna do whatever I want.
So, like, Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day, yeah, basically.
Oh, what was somebody saying? Somebody figured out how long it took his character to figure out how to play piano. And they're like, yeah, he was in there for like 15 years just learning piano every day.
God.
Good times.
It's weird to me.
Maybe
that
not
time-
15 years. I think it was more like 2 years. Yeah, it's just 2 years. He spent 12 hours a day learning the piano, and that was it.
God.
When all you have is a hammer.
I see a murder hole up in the ceiling.
What?
Yes.
A murder hole, you say?
Yeah.
A murder hole?
Que pasa?
Quit pasa. Quesadilla.
¿Dónde estoy? ¿Dónde estoy?
Nada estoy.
Hey,
Como
Spyro.
se dice?
Como si dice?
God.
Are y'all having fun? You sound like fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've got to admit, I'm not sure what language that is.
Estás español.
Spaniel. Oh, Spanish.
Cocker spaniel. Like a cocker
Sí.
spaniel.
Ah,
Your Cocker Spaniel.
Yo en Texas. Español es muy importante.
Whoa, look at you, Mr. Junior High Spanish class. All right. Well done.
Yeah, I got 3 years of Spanish, and I learned more by working in a Mexican restaurant for a year than I did in any
Yeah.
actual classroom.
Yeah.
I believe that.
yeah,
Okay, I don't see.
That's the thing they
Any way
underestimate.
up there.
That's the thing they
Something
underestimate
I'm
about
missing from the outside.
education is that people always think they're book smart, but there's people that are experience smart too.
I'm street smart.
Yeah, street smart.
Tough. Anyway.
Street smarts.
Tough.
Tough.
Death Squad.
Tough squad.
Tough Squad represent. I love the Tough Squad. They're the best. They're my role
Okay.
model.
Charge wizardry. But where? But
That
where?
game, that game should be more popular than what it is right now. That's only
Is
been out in
Spark's
Japan.
supposed to be like pointing us to something?
What the? Did Spyro just sneeze?
Yes.
Oh,
Ooh.
he did a little sneezy.
Okay, let's see.
So okay, so what is that murder hole pointing towards? Because it looks like it's pointing towards like a courtyard or something.
I thought you guys were kidding about the whole murder hole thing, but
Did I send you
Actual
down a
term.
Wikipedia hole?
yeah.
I mean,
Just Wikipedia hole is just another word for murder hole.
it's just a trap door from another side.
Right.
Yeah, because I see a
Okay, so
doorway.
there's some area up there like inside the castle.
Yeah.
Don't think we've gotten to yet.
So I knew about those notches in battlements where you can pour like it's delivered for pouring like boiling pitch through 'em, but-
Parapets?
Yeah,
Are you
parapet,
talking
thank
about
you.
the parapets?
Parapets. But I did not know about murder holes. And it's awesome.
Parapets?
The later parapets. Basic parapets are literally just like a fence sort of jagged design on the edge of a wall, but the more advanced ones have actually like they extend out from the wall a little bit and then they have like grating below them, and basically
Yeah.
you could fire arrows straight down through the grating, or you
God.
drop hot tar or oil or whatever.
I didn't even notice this area in here.
All right.
I'd definitely make this easier. I wouldn't have to actually do that.
Oh my
charge
gosh,
until
yeah, we
that
did not have to do that this entire time. Oh gosh.
Go get him.
Get him.
Get her done.
Yep. Ooh.
So it's like directly to. If you're pointing in towards the downstairs, it's like basically straight ahead of you. There's something inside, yeah. That area inside the castle that we haven't gotten to yet.
I haven't even seen an entryway into there, so I don't even know which direction I would be going.
Well, let's
Unless I
look
like
around.
go up there somehow.
Have to go around to find out. But yeah, there's got to be like an opening somewhere up above. I'm
Mhm.
sorry.
It's gotta be, yeah, opening somewhere. Maybe head back out and kind of move away from the castle a bit and try to get like a bigger view and see if there's any obvious ledges or something.
You're an obvious ledge.
But
Not from this side.
What's that
Not
on the
from
right
this
there?
side.
What's that on the right?
That's probably it.
Yeah, I see enemies over there.
Those are like
Okay.
those mushroom things.
So
Oh wait, yeah.
do you know the arch that led up into the castle that you had to smash through?
Yes.
So I think if we supercharge through that and jump off the edge, can we wrap around the castle?
Actually, I just
Supercharge through here. Yeah, that should be doable.
Yeah, and then jump off the ledge and wrap around the edge of the castle.
So Yeah, come out there and jump across here. Okay.
I saw one of those air lifts. Doesn't Spyro float when he's on one of those right there? Yeah. Like that. Yeah. Yeah, you can just fly over there by using it.
Nope.
So close.
Oh.
You had the right idea, though.
This is probably a much more complicated way than what the intended route is, but it looks good.
Yeah, if it works, it works.
Make it till you make it.
Winkle it till you dingle it.
That's it.
Fire away
You
until
heard
you're
me.
wireless.
It's the only supercharge ramp in this level, so.
Oh!
About that.
Oh, this is gonna be another one of those big teases. But that looked like that was it. Oh. Mhm. Yeah, there you go.
That'll actually get me to where I need to go.
Oh.
Yep.
Ah.
There's a little floaty thing. Okay.
Nice.
There you go.
And then there's this.
Well done. A Job will do me.
And we got ourselves a Dragon Boy.
Escute Copano.
You've become a
Oh, look at these guys.
He's got tea.
Great work.
Oh, spill the tea.
Yep, butterfly wings.
For a minute I thought it was coffee, but then yeah, I saw the tea thingy.
Copano.
Copacabana.
At the Copacabana.
Porto bueno vente para Copano.
Oh, you're doing it again. Do the thing. Whoa.
Julie, do the thing.
Speaking that they're foreign talk.
Eins sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Yeah, tea and stuff.
Jawohl.
Okay, let's try that again.
I'm just realizing this feels like the part in Dark Souls where you're going through the crypt and you've got all the skeletons that keep reanimating infinitely. And you just have to run past them all and get to the necromancer as quick as you can.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, that's life.
does that mean there's a ferry somewhere in this room? I didn't see it anywhere.
Yeah, it must be a fairy.
There's a murder hole back there.
There's the murder hole, yes.
What is going on? Those like laser beam glitches.
I don't know.
That's when I was playing Dark Souls. Everybody was
Hmm.
watching it, and yeah, I'm trying to remember where at the stage with all the skeletons. Oh, the boss in there was actually pretty.
Yeah, there's no way you can
overwhelming.
outrace this, right? You can't get up there before the last one gets animated.
Oh, man. Oh.
I might have to.
Oh, my God.
You okay there, Jonas?
Nah, I'm just.
Okay.
This is. I am annoyed on Rick's behalf.
You know, it looks like there's gotta be a ferry nearby.
Yes,
Cause look,
it's gated.
Damn.
Oh yeah, he's
come
already
on.
guarding Eden.
Oh.
Huh. How are you supposed to get a fairy power up here then? Okay, maybe go back down to where we had that lift up where we first landed here. See if there's maybe another way onto this platform that we either get a ferry or can keep a ferry.
it doesn't look like you'll be fast enough from here, but
No. There isn't any other way onto this platform.
Hmm.
It's way too far away from anything else.
well, it's the chest has the ferry. I got that,
Frederick
though.
says, nah, you just have to outrace the armor.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
That is highly unfortunate.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't think you get this. If you're keeping pace with them, I don't think it's gonna be good enough.
I can't run and jump at the same time like that.
Oh boy.
I mean, I can try.
Well, if they say it's a race, then
Ba-da-dum, da-dum. Yeah, so you just start bonking.
yeah. Okay, so the skeletons are just basically roadblocks on the way up.
Yeah.
When you get the second set of skeletons, can you just let go of charge and just hop like normal for a bit?
Not gonna be fast enough.
Oof, oof. That looks so
I almost
close.
get it.
That looks so close.
Damn. Yeah, you know, I just. Apparently, you just gotta haul ass. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I was looking to see if there's some gimmick, but there isn't. Oh shit.
Just basically
Why does
perfect
he start
timing.
blocking you immediately before his animation's even finished? I don't find that fair.
Yeah.
I guess as soon as the spell hits them, they're immediately. It really works. Oh well. Annoying. Ah.
And even charging it like anywhere in the vicinity of them that causes a bonk. That's stupid. not giving me the ledge. There's that plenty of other times. Got it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now all the loot is yours. Take
What
it.
I'm talking about.
Take it. Take it. Take it. Take it. And there's fairy. Oh, look! Now you're gonna get your revenge.
Yeah, what's up, guys?
So satisfaction.
I don't
Also-
actually have a meter.
Yeah.
Taking to school.
Yeah.
They gave me,
Ah, good times.
They're just letting you go crazy with the power now. Ooh.
yeah, but the level's already finished, so.
Doesn't matter. Burn everything. Ah.
Burn the countryside. Okay.
Okay. Well, everything's dead, so.
All right.
Yeah. This is for time to wrap it up.
Yep.
All right.
Woo.
Good rally. Good rally.
Yeah, it's getting tougher though, but yes, it was pretty. It was worth it in the end.
Was it?
Well, you had to burn everything. You had
Yeah.
to burn all the frustrating armor. I'd say yes.
It was pretty satisfying to see those guys get barbecued.
Yes,
Burning things is pretty enjoyable.
It's true.
especially when you're Spyro. Beginners.
Okay.
All right. And that's
Okey-doke.
that.
That's
Cool.
it. Thanks
Okay.
everybody for
That's it.
stopping by.
Indeed.
Yeah, it was a blast.
Yeah, it was a super blast.
It was blast fire.
Blast
We're
of
glad you came, and we all know your name, and something.
Claim to
Cheers.
fame.
We'll worry about that some other time, Frederick. The flying
Exactly.
levels.
All right.
Mm.
Good night, folks.
See you next time.
Something
Night.
so terrifying blasphemy.
Yeah.
All right.
Good night.
Night night.